Hello there, Leina. Okay, sorry for the small delay in getting your work back to you. It's normally faster. However, there's a lot of students at the moment on the online course, so there's a small delay. Right, let's check your work. The potential introduction of global marketing has brought in numerous benefits and advantages to business internationally, while it is also provoked by the public's. We can't say international marketing is provoked. Research how to use provoke. Okay, let me just read the whole sentence. While it is also due to the concept of this type of marketing. Okay, so I don't really understand what is being said here, and I think what we could do to make it clear is simplify the sentence, remove this or use a more appropriate verb, and also concept of this type of marketing. Okay, there's like 4 words that don't really say much, say anything specific. Okay, this is like flowery writing, whereas in academic English we want to be direct, succinct, and concise. Okay, especially in the IELTS. Let's go. Others believe that cultural knowledge, cultural differences, and cultural awareness could be more essential tools in order to promote their brand images. Okay, so here we've got repetition, as you probably heard, and there's different ways you can construct the sentence so as to avoid the repetition, and just so you can show the examiner the wide range of vocabulary that you have. This would help you with your lexical resource score. All right. So let's see. I firmly agree with the advocate's perspectives. Look, this is another example of flowery language. Okay, that it's okay, but it has to be useful. It has to be more succinct. Okay. As this essay will determine as to why below. Right. The whole sentence is flowery. Okay, I could put that into a essay about nuclear war. Okay, and I could put it into an essay about employment, and the examiner knows this, and we want to avoid this kind of issue by making each sentence unique and specific, and uniquely related to the essay, to the topic. Okay. Firstly, it is feasible that many people assume about the invaluable benefits of international marketing, which is not simply selling products to huge targeted markets, but it is more related to the operational activities of an organization, including planning, controlling, and promoting their strategies across the globe. Okay, good sentence, lots of great vocabulary there, but this is another example. I think what would really benefit you is if you thought about the idea of paying something like $20 per word, and this really sharpens your mind and just limits the amount of words you use to the essential, and that is what we're aiming for. Okay, but apart from that, it's good. But I mean, if I was editing this, I'd just delete all of that. Okay, firstly, yeah, and I just get straight to the point. Purpose of this method is controlling and promoting their strategies across the globe. Okay. The purpose of this method is focused on particularly universal demanded products. It is evident by many global brands such as Coca-Cola, KFC, McDonald's, and Starbucks as leading the food and beverage industries, in which these firms are all having a common market segment that is low income to medium income families and young generations. Okay, it seems like we've gone off topic here. Okay, thus a food and beverage company is likely to be in more market position than a wood and toy company or an entertainment company that may have niche markets and diversity differences. Okay, so the IELTS test and task 2 is about your language ability. Okay, not your intelligence. So it's better to have a simple argument that's can be communicated effectively and clearly, rather than a super intelligent argument. Okay, so just bear that in mind. And also, it seems as though we've gone way off topic, and we've gone kind of like we've gone quite intellectual with this, and now I have to reread it, and it's still not clear whether there are some, if it's necessary or if it's damaging. Okay, it's still not entirely clear. So that's going to negatively affect your task response. Okay, despite from the perceived gains above, I agree with the advocates' points of views that multinational marketing could arise to cultural differences, including its knowledge and awareness of, as if a foreign business does not understand the concept of culture. Okay, too long. These sentences need to be cut up and edited just for clarity. Studies showed that Disneyland was unsuccessful. Immigrate. Okay, no. Was unsuccessfully unsuccessful. Would you say was unsuccessful in their first attempt of the infamous themed parks into Hong Kong, as their general manager did not believe in Feng Shui, which has had a phenomenal impact of Hong Kong citizens from generations to another generations. As a result, okay, so that needs to be rewritten for grammar. Okay, I like the example. It looks as though we're on the good track, but I'm pretty certain you could have maybe expressed this argument and these ideas in about, I don't know, 3 lines instead of, probably in about 5 lines instead of 20, really. Okay. As a result, Disneyland was in decline of its popular entertainment services, whereas other Disneyland businesses are still operating well and profitable. Additionally, Starbucks has become one of the most popular coffee chains in America, yet not in Australia, apart from the lack of the coffee's quality in accordance with Australia's strong coffee cultures. Thereby, many Starbucks stores were closed because of its insignificant demands. Okay, so here again, I would have just chosen one argument, maybe either Disney or Starbucks, okay, and just express that in a crystal clear way. So I'm pretty certain I could get you to a 7. Let me just see what grade you're on now. Okay, so you're on 5.5. I could definitely get you to a 6.5. You've got the grammar ability. Okay, we do have to work on some certain tenses, but the biggest thing is we have to improve your writing to a more academic style. And I think the sentence guide would be perfect for a student like you who's got good English abilities, needs to start writing and learning how to write in academic, direct style. Okay, and also like task response, more cohesive, coherent paragraphs as well. This can be learnt really quickly. And you'd be surprised. In fact, I think, yeah, I can guarantee you a 6.5 if you're following the modules and following the tuition that we give you with feedback like this. Okay, so to improve, I think you need more feedback to take care of the language skills, and then the course to help you learn like the paragraph structure, how to get points for task response, and just like other facets of the exam that you need to get that 6.5, possibly even a 7, but more than likely 6.5. To conclude, being able to successfully approach an international market requires a company to acknowledge their cultures, norms and beliefs, which prevents spreading detrimental ideas and wrongdoing. Okay, that all needs to be rephrased. Okay, probably cut up into 2 sentences, less grammar risk if it's shorter sentences and it's clearer to understand. Okay, so Leanna, have a look at all the links. Hopefully we'll be working together soon, and yeah, there's a great team here waiting for you. All the best.